Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Have you ever wondered what games you should sell or you should use? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Find out on our top 10 list what games you cannot miss. Don't forget to subscribe to Purge Reviews.
Here's Codenames Marvels. If you played Codenames before, it's fairly certain that's the same game, just with the Marvel universe, but this is going to appeal to a lot of people to have Marvel in this, as Marvel is super popular right now. You're going to get a rule book, just like in the originals. You're going to get a few of these square cards that you'll put out. You'll get the ones that tell you where they're at. This one, you're going to get these cool Infinity Stone ones, the Avenger sign. There's Thanos, you don't want to get caught by him, Hydra. Then you have the one that goes back and forth. And you have each of the Infinity Stones with the glove on the other side of it. So very cool for Marvel fans. With Codenames Marvels, you'll set up a 5x5 grid. You'll pull out one of these cards. It'll either be red around the outside or blue, telling you which one they're more of. So this one has more of the blue, you'll go first. And this one has more of the red, and red will go first. This will always correspond to the 5x5 grid that is down. Blue is trying to guess the ones that are blue. Red are trying to guess the ones that are red. You never want to guess one with the X. That is a bad one. And the rest of them are just innocent bystanders. In this case, Infinity Stones. So you don't want those. One person will be the caller. The other people on this team will be the ones trying to guess. So you would try to connect these by using one word and a number. The number must correspond to how many cards you're trying to pull in. So I'll just make something easy. Maybe I'll say green 3. And I'm trying to get them to come to these 3. But they look here and they say this. And I would say, no, that is a nobody card or something. That would cover it up with one of these. If it happens to be a red, and I guess that would put a red over it. If it's blue, I would put blue over it. Like this. And if you get the one card that's got the X on it, then you would put the Thanos card on it, and it would signify that you've lost the game, because you don't want to get the one that has Thanos on it. So the blue players are trying to put blue ones out based on their chart, and red ones are trying to put red ones on the chart, and you're trying to avoid the X for both teams. The key to it is you don't want to give anything away. So your face is supposed to be stoic. You're supposed to try to just limit it to the one word and the one number, and not be too tricky. You know, if they're going like here, you don't want to make a face or start giggling. But it only counts when they touch the card. Now, one of the cool things about these cards is you may not be familiar with every single character. If you turn it over, it tells you, like, this is the Black Panther. You turn this over, it says Captain America. And some of these action shots, like, would you know what this was supposed to be? And of course, it's going to be war. It can be anything you want, but that's what they're trying to go after, right? I don't know who this guy is in the cube thing. It's a trap. So they're just trying to show that it's a trap. So the other side does have the words, and you could definitely play with the other side too if you'd rather play with the words rather than the pictures. There is a 2-player and a 3-player variant. The 2-player is that you're playing against the board. So each round you'll be putting out the opposite color that you are and seeing how big of a score that you can get. So it rewards you for putting more out on a turn. If you already know how to play Codenames or Codenames Pictures, you can pretty much just jump right in. There isn't going to be much of a difference other than the artwork that you'll be using. The rules-wise, it plays exactly the same. Not being the biggest fan of Codenames in the world, it's funny how I ended up with 4 versions of them. Codenames, Codenames Pictures, Codenames Disney, and now Codenames Marvel. My children got me this game for my birthday, and I do like Marvel superhero movies. I'm not really a big fan of the comics. I don't read comics a whole lot, but I do like the movies quite a bit, and I do know a little bit of the universe. Granted, I don't know everything that's in this deck. Luckily, on the other side, there are words that you can look at that tell you what the picture is in case you're not familiar with a character or a setting. Also, you could play with the words. There's no rules in the rulebook that says, hey, play with the words on the other side, but I don't see any reason why you can. If you want to try, I think it'd be harder, but I think you could. The Marvel Universe looks great in this. All the pictures are there. They look really cool. You have all the superheroes you're used to and some that you're not. There's action settings, all kinds of cool things going on. If you're a fan of Marvel, I think this suits you. It kind of reminds me of those old Scene It games. I never really played one, but they were everywhere. And you just kind of picked whatever theme you wanted. Transformers, Harry Potter, Ghostbusters, whatever. There was a Scene It for you. I feel like Codenames may be becoming that. There's a Disney, there's a Marvel, there's all kinds of different ones coming out. Look, if you like Codenames and you like Marvel, here's a match for you. Problem is, you're probably only going to play this with people who like Marvel. So it's going to be a little bit more inclusive than, say, Codenames or Codenames Picture, which has a wider variety of people who will like it. But in this day and age, today, most people like Marvel. The movies are billions every time one comes out. People love them. I don't think you're going to be grasping at straws to get somebody that likes Marvel Universe. So I think that works in this case. The rules are pretty much exactly the same. There's a 2-player rule variant in the back. I think that if you like Codenames, you like Marvels, you're going to be fine. If you don't like Marvel, you don't like Codenames, then you're not going to like this. That's exactly how to recommend this to somebody. So for me, it's going to be a keeper. My kids like it. I think it's a great party game to bring out with non-gamers. It's not a game that I particularly enjoy, but it is one that goes over very well for me. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing games.